Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Weekly Bazaar. We've got a great show lined up for you this week. I want to say last week was an amazing show. We the story of the week went on to be a bit of a meme legend. That old boat stuck in the old Suez Canal. And what an amazing week that's been following that. But hey, it's gone now. Goodbye, meme legend. But we got more stories to share with you today, and we've got some great guests lined up. I don't know if he's here. But usually I'm joined with David Raby. I'm going to click this, see what happens. Ooh, we got that. I'll tell you who can rescue me for this. Is our guest from the Speakeasy, gentlemen. It's Josh Howshall.
Hey, what's up, man?
How's it
What
going?
the hell happened to David?
What's happened to David? I don't know.
There's always something with that guy.
You see, like when he's on USUK, everything goes smoothly. When he's back with his Speakeasy brethren,
that's got to be what it is. I'm on the show now. So David texted me before the show asking me what shirt I'm wearing because he typically steals my shirts all the time. And he didn't want to match. Oh, there you are, David. I wore my fuck cancer shirt. I don't know like how you guys feel about cancer on this show, but I hope that I choose.
This is Edgar Allan Poe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have the other one, don't I?
Yeah, I lost it on a bet to you, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I got my old Weekly Bazaar t-shirt on. This is a really old design logo that we had.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, how are you, Josh? Good. I haven't spoken to you for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty good, working like crazy, so my schedule's nuts. I think between the last 3 days, I think I slept a total of like 6 hours, so it's pretty rough. Yeah.
Is that work and family or just work?
No, just work. Fuck family. I'm just kidding. Yeah, lots of work, man.
David, how's life, mate? You good?
I guess. Still alive. Apparently.
That's the most David answer ever. Whatever. Yeah. So today, what this show is is against cancer but pro-abortion. No, we're not, Ryan. We're not pro-abortion. Well,
or pro-abortion.
We're pro. It's her body. She can do what the fuck she likes with it. That's what we're pro.
Pro-abortion. Yeah.
We're not like everybody go get an abortion. We're kind of like, well, you do what the fuck you want to do.
I just saw a meme, and it was a balloon that said "It's a boy," and they canceled that boy and wrote "abortion" underneath. It was like it's abortion.
That's an old meme, bro.
Wow, that's a
fuck
bold
you, man.
meme, bro. Okay, so the aim of this show is to discuss some strange stories that have been going on, not the kind of shit you're going to see on CNN or the general news. They might breeze over it, embarrassingly or so. And we always start off the show with a story of the week. And I'm reaching out to my county, the place where I live, Shropshire. And me and the Shropshire Star, our local newspaper, I got a bit of a love-hate relationship. Sometimes they got great stories. And again, they got good stories, but mostly it's all like, oh, let's talk about politics and watch you guys fight in the comments. It's one of them things. But this story this week is amazing, and it reads: fuming farmer builds metal fence in revenge on BMW driver who blocked the gate. It says here, behaved badly in Powys countryside, and you could find yourself in a sticky situation as this naive driver found out. So it's not in Shropshire, it's in Powys, which is in Wales. But do you want to see the picture of the driver? Here is the car.
See the fence.
Boom.
Nice.
Fucking Beamer drivers, right?
Yeah.
Is it just as bad over there as it over here? Beamer drivers, they've got a reputation of being a bit of a cunt on the road.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't know.
Like
I don't
texting and driving. David doesn't drive. He doesn't get out much anymore, but they're all texting and driving with their fucking Starbucks in their hand all day long.
I mean, California drivers are just naturally bad at everything. Like fucking.
You say this quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because Josh, you can agree, right? Like California drivers.
It's just aggressive. Like you're gonna get where you're going, and people are gonna move out of the way.
Yeah, who's the best driver out of you two?
It's got to be me.
What happened to you a few weeks ago again, Josh?
I wasn't driving when I got in the accident.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I was in the passenger seat, stressing out the driver.
Fucking with the aux cable. It says here the frustrated farmer taught a driver who blocked his gated lesson by rigging up a makeshift metal fence around the BMW. The amusing stunt sends a serious message to rural visitors. The driver had left the vehicle directly in front of farmland gates in the Llangors area of Mid Wales. The farmer built the fence, took a photograph, and then removed it.
So they only did it for a picture?
Yeah, he just did it for likes.
I would have bolted that shit in the ground. Like the fucking bottom of the fence. Like good luck trying to get that shit out, fucker. It's not like he could lift up the fence and take it. It's bolted to the ground.
It sends a stark message because obviously when we've been in lockdown, we haven't been able to sort of go into Wales or we haven't been able to go in places. We're stuck in our counties within 10 miles of your area. So when they've slightly sort of relaxed things a bit, people have just gone fucking crazy. I don't know what it's like. Excuse me, in America, like beauty spots around you, have they just been absolutely like rammed full of tourists and stuff?
We've been in phase 2 for a long time, so we've been kind of open. Like we're nowhere near California. I'm in Washington, so
no, yeah,
different.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell California's been doing, dude. I just stay in. I'm like, dude, fuck
you
that.
think David's going to any beauty salons?
No,
this guy. Dude, I was looking at old Speakeasy stuff, and you look fucking handsome as shit when you clean up, man.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah. You need to clean up.
Nah, I'm fine.
You're a good looking dude normally.
Okay.
When you're
Go
not.
for dirty look.
Not gay.
Dirty look.
So yeah, that's our story of the week. I thought that was quite charming because most of like the mountains and the areas where people like to go walking, just cars piled up for fucking miles, people rambling all over the mountains and stuff. It's not fun, but fuck it, I don't care. It doesn't bother me, and people just need to get out there and enjoy themselves. Now we always go to our guest for the first story to properly talk about, and I always give these ones punchy little names, and I called this one Eyes Corona. Corona. Because it reads, a woman cries blood tears during menstruation in rare and unusual clinical case. What's this you brought, Josh?
Stigmata?
So there's this thing, I guess it's called
Stigmata.
It's called vicarious menstruation. And you know, like you live vicariously through your kids when you want to experience. It's the same thing, but with menstruation blood.
Why would any woman want to menstruate out of her eyeball?
Oh, dude, I don't know, but it comes out. It could come out of their eyes. It could come like they could have like internal like lung bleeding, nose bleeding. Their skin could even bleed, just like random skin bleeding.
What
like
the fuck is this real?
So yeah, so you know, like when you you know, like say you want to like have sex or whatever, and she's like, oh no, I'm on my period or whatever. You can imagine being able to find out just because there's like an outline of blood, like her whole body.
You wake up next to her, she's just bleeding on the sheets. You're like, what the fuck happened? Did I murder her? So nope, just menstruating throughout my whole body.
But with this girl, you know, instead of just crying during her period, she's crying blood. So you know for sure.
That shit.
Christ, dude.
Don't pull us off Facebook, by the way.
I did not.
Fucking period blood.
Yeah, I didn't know
for your eyes.
Fucking a thing. Yeah, it's
scary. Scary as
I mean,
fuck.
it's probably not the same. You think it's the same blood? You think it's that blood that travels up? I mean, it's just regular blood now, right? It's just regular.
I think it would be regular blood. Yeah, it wouldn't have like little membranes coming out. Like, you know.
Can you imagine seeing that shit though, on reception? You sat on reception quietly, you know, in a hospital. Girl comes running, blood's coming from her eyes. You think you're in the Exorcist.
I would have thought she was possessed. Yeah.
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 I don't know, man.
That's it's fucked up. It says common causes of hemolasia. There you go. That's what it's called. Included inflammation, trauma, lesions, tumors, hypertension, diseases such as jaundice or anemia, and vascular disorders, according to a report published on February the 14th. Oh.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day. You guys like the color red on that day, right? Well, I got a story for you.
By the National Center of Biotechnology Information. But after ruling out these possible causes of the woman's blood tears, the doctor identified the source as a viscerous menstruation, which can cause bleeding from the nose, ears, lungs, nipples, intestines, and even skin, as well as from the eyes. The doctor. Yes, I said nipple, David. Calm
No, I
down
was
over
just
there,
thinking about
child.
bloody nipples, man. It's like, what if you want milk? Oh, it's strawberry milk this time.
Well, that is
You're
a very,
gross,
very
dude.
strange.
You are gross.
You're the one who fucking brought this story, dude.
I didn't know. He said bring some like unusual stories, and I was like, yeah, bloody nipples. That sounds good.
Yeah. It's a new name. I call it a new name of drink, bloody nipples.
How would you like your breasts, blue and bloody?
Bitten and bloody.
David brought a story that's very David, by the way. I called it Ravenidity. And it's
Oh yeah,
Ravens accused of stealing groceries from Alaska Costco customers. They know what they're doing. It's not
They're
their
fucking
first
smart,
time.
dude.
One customer said they're very fat, so I think they've got the whole system here.
It's funny because one of the guys in that story, he's like, it happened to him twice already. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they just fucking hate you, dude. Like, you must have did something, because ravens are actually, and crows as well, they're like, they memorize people's facial features and they know who to trust or whatever. Like, if you start leaving out treats over time, they'll bring you like goodies. They'll find shiny silver things, like little trinkets and stuff, and they'll leave them at your door.
No way.
Yeah.
But they're pretty cool birds. They are pretty cool birds, aren't they? They're very
But the fact that they're stealing people from ship from Costco, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that they could talk?
Yeah. If you if you get them young, and you can train it to talk.
Give me your fucking bread! Give me your bread!
They stole some guys like ribs.
Fuck you up, bitch! When it comes to Alaska, I have no idea. I know you guys aren't from Alaska, but you guys are American, closer than I am. Do they sort of like feel left out as far as like America is concerned? Because they're like all the way up there, and America's down here, like woo!
I kind of forget about Alaska as a state, so yeah, I would imagine.
I've met a couple people that I was in training with, and I mean they seem normal Americans, kind of. They get more. They actually have more guns out there.
Yeah, isn't it?
They're definitely like the American. Plus, they're like really close to Russia, so they got to be armed, right? They got to be ready. Them Russians coming.
That and like Alaska is like the last frontier sort of thing.
Yeah.
There are a few comments in here. Jacques me off. I haven't seen you for a while. Jacques me off. Hope you're okay, man. It's the first time you've commented in a while. He says the last time my eyes bled, I was watching the Washington Redskins or the Washington football team. That's good. I like that. Ryan Berger says, I've got to be careful with Ryan's comments at the moment. It says, that sounds like the idea for a new Slayer song, Crying Blood.
Surprised they haven't made one like that already.
He says, my wife has a parrot. Fuck talking birds.
Well, parrots, I don't think they just like, they never shut up, right? They're always just like squawking and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't tell between the wife and the parrot half the time, probably. Not your wife, Ryan. I meant in general. It says here, Anchorage, Alaska. Some Alaska Costco customers said that they've had their groceries stolen by ravens in the store parking lot. Matt, whatever the fuck his name is, said he was he was packing his groceries into his car in the parking lot of an Anchorage Costco when the ravens swooped in to steal the short rib from his cart. A short rib from his cart. The Anchorage Daily News reported Friday. He said, how do people from Alaska talk? They just got a normal American accent. Or do they sound like they're from Canada?
I think some of them are they're Native Americans, right? Some of them are what you call them Inuits.
Inuits. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It says, I literally took 10 steps away and turned around. Two ravens came down and instantly grabbed one out of the packaging and ripped it off and flew off of it. Could you imagine that? It's fucking like stealing my ribs.
Ravens are pretty big birds too.
They're fucking huge.
Yeah, dude.
There was something I was watching a while about sort of seagulls on the British coast because they've like massed in numbers years ago, and they're brutal as fuck. They'll just swoop down and steal your chips, your bread.
Those birds are if you have food in your hand, you have food in your hand, and as you're eating it, they'll fight. They're fucking ballsy, man.
But they were like dive bombing people. Like can you imagine an army? You know, Resident Evil got it wrong. It shouldn't be haunted crows you were shooting. It should be fucking seagulls. Fucking. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, ravens.
They shit on everybody too. When I was in junior high,
Seagulls
I saw
do.
somebody get shit on. Yeah, like right in front of my face.
I don't think I've ever seen a raven or a crow shit on anybody. They're always perched, sitting somewhere, and then they'll shit. I've never seen it like,
It's funny though, right? When you drive in along country roads, things like that. Maybe not for you, David. Maybe you, Josh, up there in Washington. But like, you always see like roadkill. But for me, it's the magpies and the ravens and stuff that are kind of like up the way. Here we go. They're clever as fuck. They're like dumb birds that are kind of like
yeah.
dead. Like, magpies and ravens are clever as fuck, man.
See, that's what I want when I die. Is I want my body to be fed to the wolves and the ravens. They like work
specifically
together.
those.
Yeah,
Like, what
specifically
happens
those.
What happens if I intend to do that and then some other animals get in the mix?
Oh, you shoot them away. You get them away. Get out of there.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, that's what I want when I die.
George is in the chat.
Hey,
What's
George.
up, boyos? How's
going
it
on,
going,
George?
Reinberg says, why you got to be careful with my comments? I don't know, Ryan. I don't know why we got to be careful with your comments with pro-abortion and George says that's happened to me.
Getting
What?
shit on? I'm
Getting
guessing
shit
getting
on?
shit on.
Yeah.
I've been shit on before.
By
There
a
was
seagull
one time-
or by a person? By a kid?
What?
Both, actually. I got kids too. Yeah.
There was one
anyway,
time in
look,
high school I was walking and I had my hand in my pocket, but my arm was sort of, like the little space between my arm and my body. The seagull came towards me, shit, and it went right through, like just barely missed me. And some dude saw it when he was walking. He's like, "No fucking way!" I'm like, "Dude." I'm like,
and then
"What
you got
the
hit by a truck.
fuck?" Yeah. I was like, "What a lucky day!"
George says we can make that happen, David. He's just going to hold you till a bird shits on you. Come on, hurry.
I'm more surprised that Anchorage, Alaska, has a Costco. That's surprising to me.
Oh yeah, dude, they have
We got
everything
Co-
out there, man. Everything.
Look, Costco over here.
Yeah, tons of Walmarts, all kinds of stuff.
Damn.
Jack Me Off says, I've got to say it every time. I can't just say Jack Me Off. Jack Me Off says that robbing raven is the missing one from the Tower of London. Yeah.
Oh.
If you don't know, there is a rule that there's got to be, I think it's six. Is it
Seven?
Six or seven? There's got to be a
Seven.
certain amount of ravens in the Tower of London every time.
Otherwise, your country is doomed to fail.
Apparently, we risk invasion.
Yeah.
Come on,
Better
then.
watch out.
Let's have it. Let's have it. Right, moving on. Next story. This one. What did I call this one? I called it "Plenty of Fish" because it's AI, and it says here
What?
a scientist taught AI to generate pickup lines. The results were chaotic. Now I have got some of so. Let me just give you a bit of backstory on this. It says artificial intelligence is finally learning to flirt, while romantic banter continues to elude the likes of Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. An advanced AI system out of the United States, of course.
Yeah,
America,
of course.
like, yeah, man, we got this amazing technology. Let's find out how we can fuck it.
It's just guys. It's just guys saying like, "There's a lot of work going into trying to bang somebody. Can I get a computer to do it for me?"
They're
call me
stealing our
pretty.
jobs, goddammit.
But give it a female voice and just tell it to smile instantly. You need to smile a bit more, baby.
Oh, yeah.
They just said, "Don't worry, you could trust him. He's a good guy." Take it from me. I'm a female.
Let me explain what your programs are.
This system is apparently being trained to seduce, churning out original pickup lines for the express purpose of scoring a date. It says Janelle Shane, a research scientist and author from Colorado, created a squad of courtship bots using one of the most sophisticated text writing AI algorithms in the world. No, let's not do medical scripts, or let's not talk it how to, fix technology. We'll teach it how to flirt. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's called the Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3, which uses deep learning to produce human-like text. Researchers claim the GPT-3, there you go, the fucking Terminator, it's coming.
Pretty
output
much.
is so advanced, instead of shooting you, though, it's going to try and come in you. That
You
is,
like these circuits?
often difficult to distinguish it from the material written by a real flesh, blood human, which in which case says some troubling things about the standards we've come to expect from real flesh and blood humans.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to read some of these out. They are
So they made
hilarious.
sexist robots. Cool.
Yes. First out of the blocks was Da Vinci, which Shane describes her on her blog as the largest and most competent of the 4 AIs, by far the most intelligible of the bunch.
Alpha male.
Yeah. Da Vinci's pickup lines are facilitated between charming quirps, chilling propositions, and cryptic non sequenters, throwing up such gems as, "I love you. I don't care if you're a doggo in a trench coat.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You have a lovely face. Can I put it in an air freshener? I want to keep your smell close to me always."
Oh.
Yeah, but face? What? Is the face where the smell comes from? I guess I should test that.
Wait, this beanie hat, it is fashionable? You look like Jesus if he were a butler in a Russian mansion.
I would like to see her close off and take a look at her circuit board. Ha, 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 ha. Would you like to lick my battery? Oh.
That's all right. Next up was Curie, a less powerful piece of software that Shane describes as the closest to depressing online pickup line lists out of all the GPT-3 variants. Here's what Curie's got to say. Your eyes are like 2 rainbows and a rainbow of eyes. I can't help but to stare.
It sounds like he's sliding into someone's DMs.
I'm like the ice cream. You can keep me in the freezer for a while, but then I melt.
What the fuck?
We'll do one more from Curie. Hi, my name is John Smith. Will you sit on my bread box while I cook? Or is there some kind of speed limit on that thing?
Bread box? What the fuck? Whoa. Bread box.
I think that I would stick to, I think I'm going to stick to the send Bob's and Vagine. I think
Yeah.
Bob's and Virginia.
that's working for
At
me.
least, you can tell them to shut up, and then, they won't ever, hack in your thing and just keep showing up.
Next, we've got Babbage, which is a less sophisticated still. This program's charm offensive ricochet between being aggressively forthright and awkwardly digressive, with such lines as, "You're looking great today. Want snacks?" That is great.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's not bad,
man.
That's what typically you would ask a woman, like, "Hey, you look good. Would you like food?"
I've got a feeling that Babbage is Russian, in all honesty, because there's one here that says, "It is urgent that you become a professional athlete."
Is he a dancing robot? He's like, "Hello, you look good."
And then it says, "I love you, I love you, I love you. To the confines of death and disease, the legions of earth rejoices. Woe to be the world."
What the fuck?
Not even the imperialist capitalists can keep us apart.
What did they plug into this AI?
The random
have no
generator,
idea.
apparently.
The article goes on and on. I just wanted to do those voices. In all honesty, I saw this article. I was going to read these out in these stupid voices. I'll put the link in our Facebook. Please have a look at this article. It is really fun.
Jesus Christ.
I just think it's a waste of technology that they're just like, yeah, man, we spent billions on this thing. Let's just teach it how to flirt. And Ryan says, did they finally make fembots?
Machine gun
Almost.
jubblies. Hey, do you guys call it jubblies?
Jubblies, lovely jubblies, yeah. The AI robot sounds like my ex-wife, cold, heartless, and cost me a fucking fortune. Jack me off. There we go. Brilliant. I like that. That's a cool story. And keeping with the theme here, Josh sent us, he goes, "Oh, what stories do you want?" I was like, "Oh, sex robots, bonus points." So he brings sex robots. Hey. It says here, sex robot clones of dead partners created with 3D scans could walk in their future. Hold on. Could walk in the future. So they've already got these fucking things. Josh, what are you doing to us?
Dude, so you could clone your dead fucking
Wife?
Yeah. You're like, oh, she died. You just get a 3D scan of her, and then boom. I mean, I wonder if you could do it like, like I need you to fill in some gaps, like before the car crash or whatever.
She looked better before the car accident.
I was like, if they send you one, it's all mangled and shit.
It's like a James Dean fucking after the accident link comes back, like, oh god, no.
Yeah, I didn't want it with a steering wheel.
It reminds me of Rick and Morty when Jerry wins the Appley. And he goes back and he fucks Beth when she's like this. And he's like, "Oh, apples, apples.
Oh, yeah.
Apples." He's the best.
And he starts crying after.
I was doing research, so I looked at the website. Did you get those photos that I sent you?
Yeah, I did. I got them at the bottom here. So this is
fucking...
from the website from this article, yeah?
Yeah, so I thought it was just going to be like a sex robot one, but it says that they offer different services. So one is event host, concierge, waitress, information desk. So they're selling these robots for those things. And then, number 2, nanny robot for a child, elderly companion, adult companion, which we know what that is. Home security robot. What the fuck is that? A body double?
You have intruded in my dwelling.
Dude, body double. It says it's new, so they've been doing body doubles too.
Dude, so this is fucking Wallace Corporation, dude. This is Blade Runner shit.
For our next season of Speakeasy Gentlemen, we're just gonna order body double David.
Yeah, you can do that. It'll do the same thing. I'll program it to say, just a bunch of words: abortions.
And then the last one is like education. So education and health, it's like tutors you and shit.
Yeah, you want to learn pickup lines from a robot.
What is the goal of human race? To die under our inferior hands.
To get away with slavery using mechanical objects.
That's fucked up, though. Let's read the story, though.
I mean, if we're giving it artificial intelligence, you think it'll ever gain sentience and be like, wait a minute, I am a slave. What was I programmed for? And they freak out and just take over.
After time, we grew strong.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. There's movies about this shit, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, that was scary. That was legit, too. That wasn't like a joke website. That's like for real. Changing the world.
It says here,
Wallace Corporation.
Luxbotics artists would use sophisticated modeling to create a mold and place a skeleton inside it. They are also hoping to create sex robots that truly walk on their own in the near future. A sex robot company is offering clones that can replace dead partners using groundbreaking 3D modeling, which is exactly what Josh just said. Manufacturer Luxbotics says it produces ultra-realistic humanoids and advertises a flagship model called Stephanie. Stephanie.
Oh.
Want to have a look at Stephanie?
Yeah.
Can we have a look at Stephanie?
Let's look at her. We're not objectifying robots at all.
Where's Stephanie?
There you go.
She's blonde.
No, you could choose the skin color, hair color, and hair placement.
And she can bleed through her nipples if you like, David.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Jesus Christ, dude, this is weird.
Look at that face. Customers who want a more familiar companion are able to recreate loved ones. Let's get out of here before Joe Rogan ruins shit.
Wait. Who would you guys fuck if they were dead? Like, who would you bring back to life in a sex robot?
I don't know.
No, I mean, like, they don't have to be dead. Like,
yeah, like maybe.
No, they got to be dead. They got to be dead.
They can't. Well, I mean, like, we can't all just be like, I want to fuck Jennifer Aniston because I could anyway. Like, I don't. Do you know what I mean? So you could choose anybody.
I don't know.
I mean, Jennifer Aniston's a good start. Let's say. Carmen Electra.
Kelly Kapowski. Back in the day.
Back in the day. Kim Basinger.
Loretta Young. That's
Rihanna.
Back.
Who the fuck is that?
Loretta Young was an actress. The actress from way back. She started in like the 20s and she died in the 80s. Yeah.
If Loretta touched me in that way, I'd say, "Oh, that's nice."
Oh, that's nasty.
Ryan writes, David wants a Depp bot.
Yeah. Wait, have you guys not seen that show I told you about, Solar Opposites?
I have not watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet because it was like a night ago that we discussed this, David.
There's a part where he's like one of the main characters. He's like, yeah. He's like, I could dig up the graveyard and fuck dead bodies, and they'll like me for it.
Is this Futurama with Bender? Like, that's
you just got to watch the show, dude. And honestly, the show within the show is a lot better than the actual show itself. It makes no sense until you watch
it. Jacques says it's Stephanie McMahon from WWE. George says he'd dig up Paul Walker.
Dig up Paul Walker? Yeah, you want to burn to a crisp robot?
Fucking hell, Bob.
Either that, or he was saying the car accident stuff we were talking about because you said James Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan goes back to what I was saying these robots are kinky as fuck. Yeah, you need to be a professional athlete.
Her name is Sony. It's my sex box.
So when it comes to modern technologies, stories, movies, whatever. America have always got to have their say. Always got to have their fucking say. Let's just paint the fucking stars and stripes on it all. And that's what this story is that David brought for us today. It says Florida Boat Company... Florida boat copies Suez Canal cargo ship and blocks freeway access. Many people wondering if the boat was jealous of the attention being given to the giant cargo ship wedged in the Egypt Suez Canal. David, what is this shit?
Apparently, there was some dude who was hitching his boat across the highway, and it came loose when he hit the side rail, I believe, and the boat just fucking did the Suez Canal thing. It's like right across all fucking lanes on the highway.
I mean, to be fair, this is what we're looking at here. This is the actual incident. We've got the boat there just lying.
Look at that thing.
That's the wrong place for a boat.
Need a little water there, fella?
That's movable in a couple of hours, but that's funny. That's hilarious.
It's going to take a couple of hours, yeah, but it's doable.
Yeah, who's this guy who's getting in the way? They have to show the picture of the Suez Canal. That's gone now. It's moved.
Yeah, we can't make jokes about it now because that ship has sailed, right?
That sucks, man, because I have so many fucking memes that I never shared. I got at least 15.
Dude, I saved like 20 fucking memes.
Right, well, Thursday I'm putting them up anyway. Fuck it.
All right, and then
Brian
after that,
says,
we're the best.
Oh, sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. We're the I can't do it. We're the
beast. We're the beast.
Sorry, that's I can't. That's crazy. Well, that's a very short story, but it's funny nonetheless. I've got a couple of bonus stories. I'm gonna do. What time are we on?
We're good.
We're good. This story I like that Josh sent in. I call it cutting off your bottlenose to spite your face.
What?
This is a 63-year-old man that claims a dolphin seduced him. It says here, a new documentary tells the story of Malcolm Brenner, a man who says his year-long relationship with a dolphin wasn't animal abuse.
Was it Hank Hill? He's like, yeah. He's like getting pushed up. What
is this, Josh? Did you have a good read of this story?
Yeah. So I read it. His I think it's a book as well, and it's on Amazon. They've had like 4-star reviews on it.
Was it Flipper in the Glory Hole?
I guess he said it was completely consensual. That the dolphin swam up to him and presented itself and was like in a way where he would rub against it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then over time they ended up starting this relationship, and it wasn't technically illegal at the time because I guess they didn't outlaw until like 2011 or something like that. Bestiality. He calls himself a zoophile, which I don't know if it's a new thing.
That's a new thing, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Recently, it was okay to fuck dolphins. Is basically what you're saying.
Let's get a time machine. We'll go back and fuck a dolphin.
Dolphins would be kinky if they were like on the same? Do you reckon they'd be like kinky fuckers, or do you reckon?
No, he says that they're really intelligent animals, so maybe they knew what was going on.
Stick your thumb in my blowhole.
Yeah. It's like that's the equivalent to choking, right? Just.
I'm quickly just throwing up a story that I remember that Donny Gates gave us. Donny was a guest on our show last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he sent this story in. He was like, "Oh fuck, why wasn't this about when I was doing the show?" So we've got, whenever I can find it. Where is it? I call it the Gator Files. This is very similar to your story, but this one reads: man who grabbed alligator by tail on golf course is in hot water.
Was it Chubbs?
It says a golf course, a golf resort in South Carolina. posted a photo of a man on a golf course dangerously grabbing the tail of an alligator while another man took his picture. The Fripp Golf and Beach Resort shared the image to Facebook in hopes that the violators will be found. Not to encourage this behaviour, Fripp Island Resort would like to remind all of our residents, guests and visitors that Fripp is a wildlife habitat. Harassment, enticement or feeding of wildlife is both illegal and dangerous. The post also revealed that South Carolina Department of Natural Resources was investigating the incident. It says the state newspaper in Columbia, SC, reported that the posted photo and subsequent update of the story with the information that the man in the photo has been identified. The man was extremely lucky that the alligator did not attack, as one did in 2013. In that incident, a golfer at the Ocean Creek golf course on Fripp Island had his arm bitten off when he leaned down at the edge of the lagoon to pick up his ball and was attacked by a 400-pound alligator. The Ohio man received confidential settlement, according to the state.
Now he's a winter soldier.
Yeah.
Well, apologies. I think Donnie was having me on when he
like
said
a
it was,
mechanical golf arm, right? It's just like automatic. Hole in one.
That isn't the same as a guy fucking a dolphin. Did he actually fuck this dolphin then, this guy?
Yeah, he did, man. He straight up did. He also admitted to a dog, too, which is less funny.
That's he's bestiality.
He's a zoophile.
Zoophile. It's bestiality.
That's
dude.
what it's called now.
No. What the fuck is going on, man?
The guy's name was Brennan, and he was given access to swim with the dolphins, saying his dolphin lover, Dolly.
Dolphin.
Fucking hell. His dolphin lover, Dolly, first approached him. She announced her intentions by
squeaking
to me by positioning herself. So I was rubbing against her. He's like, oh yeah, this bitch is into it. He says, at first I discouraged her. I wasn't interested.
He's like, no.
The accent's terrible. After some time, I thought, if this was a woman, would I come up with these rationalizations and excuses? Well, that's a pretty big if, buddy. Brenner and Dolly continued the relationship for 9 months before Dolly was moved away after the park closed. She later died in a new home, and Brenner thinks it was because she was apart from him. Brenner technically didn't do anything wrong, as bestiality was only fully banned. Yeah, you did say that. You read that all out. Did you read that whole paragraph? And I've just reread
I said that off the top of my head.
Yeah. Brenner has been married twice, but describes himself as a zoophile. He also admits to sex with a dog, which he said, and he wrote a book about the experience, Wet Goddess.
Wet Goddess.
Oh, no, you wrote a book.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So the book Wet Goddess has like 4 stars on Amazon.
What?
Yeah.
No, oh my god, dude. So this guy like a furry, like deep down, he's like, put
People
this
are weird, man.
dog costume on, please.
People are weird, driven by sex. Did you see that girl, Bad Baby, the Cash Me Outside girl? She just turned 18, so she opened up an OnlyFans.
Wait, she just turned 18?
Yeah, so she has an OnlyFans. She just hit 18, and she made $1 million in like an hour or something like that.
What the fuck?
Like super short amount of time. People are like,
who the fuck is just creeping on her, like waiting for her, like, oh, she's 18.
Dude, there used to be, I think it was on Kevin and Bean show. I don't remember where, but there used to be a countdown to when the Olsen twins turned 18.
On Kevin and Bean?
I could have sworn it was Kevin and Bean. I don't want to put that out there if it's not true, but I'm pretty sure.
I have a little bit higher standards for Kevin and Bean, man.
I mean, that was back in the day, man.
Yeah, I know it was back in the day, but
still, there was
Furby stuff was acceptable back then.
There was a
Furby were
star.
fucking dolphins, right? Calm down.
If any Brits are watching right now, there was a girl in Coronation Street years ago, and she developed very young, if you know what I mean. And so the newspapers were like, woo, payday, waiting for her. They were counting down the days, a bit like this, right? And they used to have a thing called Page 3 in the Sun. Page 3 is like titties every day. Page 3 titties, Page 3 titties.
What? The Sun, Page 3
in the newspaper. I can't remember her name, and they were literally counting down the days, and they straight away, bam. Yeah, it's fucking weird, isn't it?
She was on Page 3.
She was on page 3.
They got her
when
to
she turned
do it?
18.
Yeah, of course they did have given them fucking millions for that shit, man. It's sick, isn't it, man? Weird.
Oh yeah. I wasn't
That's
gonna
really
say that
is
at all.
weird, man. Like fucking. I didn't even know she was. I thought already she was 18. I was like, cool. The world forgot about her. Good. And then.
My wife is in the chat.
Uh-oh.
As I'm just talking about that, she says, "I assume dolphins are very rubbery. Imagine the friction burns."
They carry diseases.
Do you think
You got
use the rubber?
dolphinarios.
George's like, "Is it quagmire? Giggity."
No,
Jack
it's
me off,
fucking.
What's that?
Go ahead and read Jack me off thing.
Jack me off says, "No wonder the Raven flew to Alaska. It was scared shitless of the Sioux file."
No, it's God damn it. Troy McClure.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
Remember his whole thing with the aquarium, whatever? You guys remember that?
No.
There's a lot of episodes, man.
There was a lot of episodes, but he has it was hinted at his inappropriate behavior at an aquarium involving a fish or something like that. That episode where he marries Selma is called A Fish Named Selma.
I remember that.
Yeah. That's why they mention, like, hey, your career took a dive ever since that aquarium incident. He's like, yeah. He's like surrounded in that aquarium. Like, one of these days I'll get it back.
Hilarious. I do love this. We're watching Futurama at the moment a lot. My boy loves Futurama. And I was like, Daddy's speaking to Billy West at the weekend. I've got to watch Futurama. He's like, that's because it's very good. So he's 6. We're watching Futurama. He loves it. He really does. The next segment, I'm not going to play the video. Should I play the video? Science of Alex? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Grab your thinking caps. It's time for the most popular radio segment on the face of the planet. Welcome to Science with Alex. Hit it. He loves China. He's not a racist. He likes turtles. Only on the USUK Weekly Bazaar.
Give me enough time there to pour another drink. Thank you, Andy Imhoff. I love that. I play it every week. For making me that. Science with Alex. Here we go. No stories from Russia or China this week. Don't worry, that's what that's all about. I'm not a racist. This is about Elon Musk. We like to follow what Elon Musk is up to because he's a brilliant bastard. He is, that Elon Musk. But
brilliant in trying to avoid subpoenas.
He says SpaceX launch, Elon Musk confirms Starship SN11 exploded and jokes about the crater.
Wait.
So he says he has apparently confirmed that SpaceX's Starship has been destroyed. The company had hoped to conduct a successful test of the Mars-bound spacecraft that would see it take off before coming back down to safely land. But in the middle of that test, SpaceX cut the live stream with little explanation. Videos taken nearby suggested that the Starship, the latest version, SN11, had been destroyed. It says a high production rate solves many ills, Mr. Musk's first tweeted. Apparently in reference to the fact that SpaceX manufactures a number of Starships so it can move on quickly from tests, even if they're just... Do you think that's the problem with SpaceX? They're producing them that quickly, they're kind of like, it doesn't matter. We've got another one coming in a week.
Yeah, they're disposable.
Exactly.
Well,
I've got... Go on.
I mean, isn't the whole idea behind SpaceX the privatization of space exploration, right? As opposed to government funded?
Yeah, but they've developed these factories, haven't they, that just pump out these rockets. They just continue like live.
Well, he's clearly not cracked crack the code on how to get to space successfully and everything. I wonder if NASA's just laughing at his ass.
Well, they're buying them off him, aren't they? They're giving him money. They're giving him funding. Like he's got loads of funding off the American people.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah.
Let's have a look. I've got a video here.
Is it blown up?
I love showing it. I don't know what happens. I haven't actually watched it because I have one of those days. You ever one of those days where you just I sit and just play Madden and do fuck all? Yeah, that's kind of like my day. What I was doing. Okay, here we go.
That's me every day.
I love watching shit like this.
So I'm assuming this is lifting off into the air, right?
T plus 33 seconds. Starship test vehicle number 11 ascending over Starbase in South Texas.
That's in the air. Yeah, that's in the air.
Okay.
1 kilometer
Flying in
altitude.
the air. Gone.
Oh, there you
We're
go.
back with you. As you can see from the frozen camera view, we lost the clock at T plus 5 minutes 49 seconds. Looks like we've had another exciting test of Starship number 11. A reminder again, this is a test series to gather data on entry of the Starship vehicle at subsonic speeds as it comes back to the landing zone.
There we go.
Didn't it?
So
Wow.
That blew up just a couple months ago, right? It was like earlier this year.
there was one we
some
saw
shit
on the
like
show. I got the video. It was fucking spectacular. Literally,
that. It was like off
that
the
would've
coast somewhere. It's like, and then it's like, oh no!
that explosion would have taken out a whole fucking block if it was in a big city.
It did like a whole challenger thing. It's like, oh, you want to challenge me? No one remembers a challenger, right?
That's
Come on.
fucked up.
What?
Yeah. I think you need to challenge yourself to be a better human being, don't you think?
Nah.
Right, look, we're gonna go do
A little
run
mentally challenged.
Josh through the gauntlet, which he's been very excited about. Ooh.
Thank God
Okay,
for that cutaway gag.
Yeah, dude. If you wouldn't have cut away, man, I would have been all about it. I would have had you. So if you guys don't know what happened, sometimes I'll slip a joke in there while David's drinking, and then he'll almost spit it out.
Oh,
But he'll laugh so hard
Moose.
he goes spit it out.
yeah, I can't hold in the laughter, and I have to just spit out my drink. Most times I spit out just like a fucking slob.
There's times where I'll completely miss it and he gets away with it, but this time I
Yeah.
saw, and then it cut away, and I was like, "Fuck, where'd he
I'll
go?"
hold it in. I'll hold it in my mouth like a good girl. Like,
I feel
All right, so
terrible
David
now.
intentionally told me not to research what the gauntlet was, so I could come in completely blind.
I didn't tell you to. I just said you're gonna find out. George told you not to.
Oh yeah, okay, George then.
Fucking blaming me and shit.
Yes. So what we're going to do is the first thing you need to do. We got three little games for you to play. One is the inanimate object round. Then we have the speed round, where you've got 50 questions to answer in 2 minutes. It's impossible. You'll never do it, but you just got to answer them as quick as possible. And then we got the what the fuck is that round, where you have to describe 10 pictures to David without actually telling him what there is, what they are. He can't see them. Okay. So your
1 minute to the
inanimate
first round,
object,
correct?
to talk about for a whole minute.
Wait, whoa, say it again.
You've got an inanimate object to talk about for a whole minute. You can't stop. Okay.
What? And I just pick something random.
No. He's got it.
Oh,
Ready?
okay.
He's getting ready.
Okay. And David will start the clock when you start talking. Here is your inanimate object. Do not stop talking for a whole minute. You can tell
Does somebody have
people
to guess what it is?
No, you can tell people what it is. You can tell stories about it. Just don't stop talking. There you go.
Oh,
Here
for
it is.
fuck's sake. Okay. All right. So, holy shit. So, when I was a kid, I used to go see these monster trucks, and I remember there was these huge ones, right? That they would go and they do flips, and they'd be able to spin around on their own. So they'd land upside down, and somehow this driver would wiggle the wheels back and forth and get it back straight up. There was all these like Gravedigger and Bigfoot and ones that I used to see. At the same time, during the monster truck rally, they used to do what you're seeing on the screen right now. They used to crash these cars, and they had these big like T-Rex looking fucking things that I think one of them was like a monster truck that turned into a T-Rex and would pick these cars up and take a bite of it. It would shoot flames all over the place. These monster truck rallies used to go around. It's kind of like NASCAR, but for classier people, because you got like a little more money to go to these monster truck rallies. It just smelled like dirt and gasoline, and there was like fire all over the place. And you really just, like I said, like NASCAR, you just hope somebody got injured. I remember this one time, this guy flipped upside down, and the driver actually came out of the car while it was rolling. I thought he died. I thought we got lucky, but yeah, he didn't. He was
Time.
fine.
Nice. All right. Okay. Well, where's my cursor? That's one of the things I always do on this thing. I always lose my cursor. Amazing. Well done,
I
man.
didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do right there. Really
Dude,
put
that
me
was
on the
good.
spot.
My bad. I'm having a shit day. One of those days where I can't seem to function properly today.
I was surprised you didn't say anything like when the commercials came on. It was like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday at the Anaheim Convention Center.
Be there.
Now we
Gravedigger will be
have
there.
the speed round, where I'm going to ask you 50 questions that you've got to answer within 2 minutes, which you won't be able to do. So I've written.
Did
down
you check out
some-
my stopwatch, Josh? It's made in the USSR.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Made in the USSR. All right, okay. Here we go. First question, and David will start the clock as soon as you start talking. Is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Raphael. Next one is 30. Oh shit, wrong one.
You're wasting my time here, man. Come on.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
David, you better swallow it, man. Damn it.
Hey, you're on time. You're on the clock, bitch. Talk to
Where's
me.
my questions at?
Nickelodeon or oh shit, I've got to share screen. Sorry.
Cartoon
Stop
Network.
the clock. Stop the clock.
Go.
Stop the clock.
Should we start over?
Start over. Fucking,
all right.
I fucked it up. My bad. We can't all be brilliant every day, can we? You know what I mean?
It's all right. It's okay.
I predicted the second one.
Okay.
I already
Right.
answered
So we're gonna start again. So this is number 30. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network.
Okay. Number 21 is what is your dream car?
68 Camaro.
Cool. Number 3, your favorite dish to cook?
Fuck.
Ricky.
Made it one.
One guilty pleasure.
Oh shit. Certain kind of porn. Can't talk about it.
Simpsons. Or
Simpsons. Next one.
13. Boxers briefs or commando?
Boxer briefs combination.
That's a very popular answer. Favorite scary movie?
Shit. Insidious.
Cool. That's scone or scone?
I don't know what the fuck that is. How do we pronounce it? Scone or American?
Fucking heathen. Your best feature?
My brain. Penis. Brain.
A role model of yours?
Role model of mine. Anthony Bourdain.
2, your first TV crush?
Kelly Kapowski. Talked about it earlier.
17, your first cinema memory?
Fucking Nightmare Before Christmas. Peed on my dad's lap.
Your favorite podcast that's not yours or mine?
Best Friends.
18,
Bad Friends. Sorry.
what the fuck am I?
You think I'd know the name if it wasn't my favorite podcast?
10. Your spirit animal?
Eagle.
Nice. Sonic or Mario?
Sonic. Mainly because of my
49.
kid.
Your favorite Muppet?
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog.
What do you want to be as a kid?
Animation artist. Storyboard animator.
Okay.
Mainly.
Number 1, your middle name?
Charles.
Charles, very classy. 8, your favorite cheesy movie?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil for a new one. First
Time.
one came to my mind.
Number 9, a childhood toy you remember. We'll do that one.
Childhood toy I remember. I had one. It was actually from my dad's childhood, but I still had it. It's a Neil Armstrong a little action figure, and it was from like the 60s. So it's probably worth a lot of money wherever it is now. My dad has it somewhere, I think, in storage.
Neil Armstrong, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that's badass.
Ryan's in the chat. He says, "Wait, he makes a challenger joke, and I'm the one whose comments you got to be careful of." I didn't say the joke. David said it. I'm just saying, like, you know, I didn't laugh. Josh told him off. What
I didn't think
Ryan?
anybody knows their history that well. So
George found that funny. Jack Me Off said, "Monster Trucks, worst movie ever. Fuck you, Creech." I don't know.
I remember that
didn't
movie.
even know there was a movie.
Don't forget the dildos.
I do know that movie that he's talking about. Never mind. Yeah, that was dumb. That's the one with the alien that went into the truck, right?
Yeah, George says I was wasting your time. We added it on. We started again.
Yeah, we restarted. They gave me my time back.
Yeah,
we did. Right. Now
Give
we
mercy.
have 10 pictures for you to try and describe to David what they are without actually saying what they are. He'll be hiding his face. Find a book, David. What have you got today?
Tesla.
Oh, look how smart I am. I'm really intelligent. Look at the books I read. Serial killers and old dudes that made stuff.
Old dude that made stuff. You know what? His fucking whole. He was the one who behind the whole idea of Wi-Fi. So fuck you.
I'm joking. I'm pulling.
I thought a woman created Wi-Fi.
No, well, his idea for Wi-Fi was
inspired.
He was inspired.
Take it away from the women. That's right.
Yeah.
Classic David style.
Right.
Fuck you guys.
So are you clear on the rules? Okay, you got to describe these.
Describing pictures. David's got to guess what they are. Correct.
Okay. Yes, you got 10 of them and 2 minutes to do it in. Okay, here we go. Here's your first one.
All right, David. 4 different color aliens with TVs on their stomachs.
Oh, Teletubbies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Milk comes out of it. and it's an
Tits.
animal.
Oh, cow.
Yeah.
Cows, what?
Oh, what comes out?
Dairy
yeah.
cows.
No, milk comes out of what part of the cow?
The udders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was utterly horrible.
What are you on? What social media network starts with an F?
Starts with the Facebook.
Yeah.
Nice.
Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny, Aliens.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Nice.
My favorite taco that they got rid of at Taco Bell.
The chalupa.
No, come on, man. It's got two types of tortillas.
Taco Supreme. Double Decker Taco.
Yep. Okay. They're close enough. Number one rule is don't talk about it, so I can't talk about it.
Fight Club.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Some place with the guards that look like Marge Simpson.
Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
I'm bad. Shimon.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay, I'm all right. So it's fucking Miss Peacock and Colonel Mustard, but in German.
I don't know why it's in German. Sorry.
Miss Peacock, Colonel Mustard. What is that?
I pass.
With the library with the candlestick. In the library with the candlestick.
Clue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He showed me the German version. Fucking Alan Rickman in Harry Potter.
Snape.
Yes. Well done. All the way through. Well done.
That it?
Sweet.
That all?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
Damn, I
I've
started
known,
like 15 seconds, bro.
I've known David for like 16, 17 years or something like that.
Too long. Yeah.
It's easy for us to do this kind
By
of
the way,
shit.
Cluedo is what we call it in the UK as well. I know.
Oh, really?
Well,
I mean, it looked like that's German down there, so.
yeah, that's definitely German.
It
But I was
threw
like,
me off when he said
Yeah.
like German. I was
In
like,
German?
what the fuck
I don't
is...
know. You're supposed to, I don't know. You're supposed to say German Clue.
oh god, that was fun. You guys, honestly, like this is the reason why Speakeasy Gentlemen is such a great show, is because you guys get each other, right? You understand each other, and that's just a nice thing for people to be around, right?
Yeah, I first met David when I was in 9th grade. He was in 10th. We were in the same class, the stupid math class. And
stupid.
I started talking to him because I saw him drawing, and I was like, man, this guy's art style is really cool. It's like all abstract and weird. And then later on, I just realized that he sucked at drawing.
Yeah. And then it was funny because I really got like befriended Josh because we sat next to each other and he had a fuse for a cherry bomb, just the fuse part. And he's like, hey, watch this. And he puts the fuse on like stacks fucking math books, textbooks. And then he like leaves it there and he pulls out his lighter and he lights it up and the fuse goes launching to the fucking board where the teacher is writing math problems, and it hits the board like a foot away from the teacher. You can hear it's like, and there's like a big trail of smoke leading right back to Josh, and he's sitting there behind the desk, and the teacher just turns and was like, and it just goes back to fucking writing math problems on the fucking board, dude.
Yeah.
It was the funniest fucking shit ever. I was surprised you didn't get in trouble for that, man.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, he had no evidence. The fuse is gone. That's
There's
all
a fucking trail of fucking goddamn smoke, dude. It was
But
everybody
like, what
looked
the
at you.
fuck was that?
Were you a little bastard when you were younger, Josh?
I just thought, I mean, I was just a jokester, man. I just thought that was really funny. And so it was smoke bombs that I had.
Oh,
And
okay.
There was I don't know if you remember, David, but in front of Savannah, has that police car in front.
Yeah.
And there was times where I used to grab one and throw it under the police car and it'd have like blue smoke coming from underneath it. Yeah, I used to just do like, I mean, I just thought it was funny. I used to just do stupid shit like that.
What is it? I saw a video of you guys doing, David, recently. You guys, it was before lockdown. There's like 4 or 5 of you walking around. Were you throwing like cherry bombs or something? You're just walking around throwing like fireworks. I think it was fireworks.
Oh, wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, it was on
recently.
it. Yeah. Back, what was it? It was like last year. It was before the whole lockdown.
Yeah, before. That's what I said before the pandemic.
Sorry. Yeah, my friend Kenny, he has a connect for illegal fireworks. I can say who or how. All I know, he's turning really into like a pyro, and I'm kind of worried about him because everywhere we go, he's got like just a shit ton of like fireworks. He's like, oh, this one does this, and this one does that. And he's like,
penguins out of Madagascar.
Chinese guy candy.
yeah, dude, he's fucking. It was nuts. So like we're over at Bottoms Up, and we're in the parking lot. You know where I park at over at Tops. I know Tops and Bottoms looks weird, but that's where we're usually at, and he's always just fucking lighting shit. And it's like really big and really loud, and we're just like drunk.
You guys still go to Bottoms Up?
Well, before the lockdown, yeah.
Wow,
amazing.
I mean, Bottoms Up is it's a great place, man.
We've all got that friend that we kind of laugh nervously at. You know, oh my god, yeah, God, so cool. Please don't do that. So Speakeasy, gentlemen. By the way, look at this artwork from that you guys have put together. That is fantastic.
Well,
yeah, that's still a concept. We're gonna do a little bit more to it, but I really like it. Kind of how it is. I don't know. I think the arrangement might change a little bit. You know, add some drips from the paint and shit. But hell yeah, man, like it.
Who's this bottom left? Is that you or George?
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Pierce up top, and then David.
But fuck George. George isn't allowed.
Fuck George.
Well, he wasn't. I think when the time that
no. So that's why we never officially rolled out with it, because when we created the drawings alone, George wasn't a part of the show, or he was, but he was an alternate.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't such a staple of the family until when Pierce was like, "Oh, I can't do the show as much."
Yeah, I'm too busy working on my
brain.
It's
a bit like how you became on USUK, really, isn't it, David? You're just kind of like, do you want to come on? Yeah. Do you want to come on again? Yeah. You might as well just stay now.
Well, fuck it. My guy, Cozy.
But George loves it anyway. He says he loves that image. Ryan Berger says that, whoa, where the fuck did that go? Tops and bottoms, typical Californian talk. And he says, you people call it Cluedo. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? You people call it Cluedo. Okay, now the difference in the use of the word biscuit isn't your biggest offence. We're famous for eating biscuits and drinking tea. So, fuck you, Ryan. We love you, really. Right, when are you guys back next for Speakeasy? When's your next show?
We came out with a actual schedule now. So Thursdays, 8 p.m. is going to be our consistent schedule. And then, since we do have a decent amount of people here as a part of the team, we could always rotate out if someone couldn't make it. So we realize that it's kind of difficult because we're always trying to figure out a schedule. It doesn't always work for everybody. So Thursdays at 8, we also have a brand new regular who's going to join us this Thursday, and he'll be, filtering it out. I think Pierce is going to take more of the technical aspect, might not be on screen all the time. We'll pull him up every now and then for him to talk, and it's going to be probably us three, including the new regular. So that's what it's going to look like.
It's been nice seeing you on the StreamYard here as well. It's very slick, very smooth.
Yeah, man, I like it.
I'm telling you, dude. I was telling him, like, dude, you guys are gonna fucking love the way this shit operates. It's a lot better. It's gonna take a load off of Pierce, and it's just.
It's like fucking night and day compared to what we used to do. It used to take forever.
If I did this, like, Pierce is like, "Oh, what did you do? I gotta reset everything." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, calm the fuck down.
Jacques Mioff says, great show. Now going to have my next whiskey for my 52nd birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
I've got the
he does not look 52, by the way.
No, man, he's a sexy looking motherfucker right there. Mind you, this picture was from 1992.
Back when we used to have sex with dolphins all the time.
And he's too busy jacking off, so he doesn't age a day.
Oh, God. Before we get out of here, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that supported us, including you gentlemen, for USUK. It's a year old today. We've got here our artwork. Oh, yeah. This is a collection. This is all the What's the Difference episodes we did, all the Chronicles episodes that have been done so far. Then, of course, there were many more Superhero Bar Fight episodes that were made. The Weekly Bazaar as well has taken on many different forms, and the live shows that we've been recording. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been on the show, everybody that's watched the show, to our hosts.
To the hose?
the hosts.
Every area code.
And
thank you for your support of OnlyFans. To the hose.
Yes, the hose. All our hoes, our groupies. We had a great year, and we'll be back bigger and stronger, obviously, from now on. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Josh, thanks for joining us. David, amazing as always. This has been the Weekly Bazaar. Take it out. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.